Howdy everybody, how you doing out there today? And I'm Gary Linden, I'm the curator of the Chicagoland Combined Veterans Museum, located in River Grove, Illinois. And today we're going to do another nostalgic one from the 1950s and 60s. And this is going to be on Western guns. I hope you like my attire today. I even have my Colt Peacemaker with me, just in case. But we're going to start over here. When we were kids, everybody wanted a BB gun by Daisy. This one is a Red Ryder, a nice wooden stock. It does still work. We'll put that back up here. And Daisy also made, as a BB gun, which was a Colt Peacemaker. This also fired BBs. What we did put down, we've got two tubes here that would contain BBs. This one was made by Winchester, and this is by Western. Now moving along, we're going to go to Marks. And this is their Super Sound Thunder gun. This is the original box. This is supposed to be a Winchester rifle. If you pulled it down, you could put caps in it, so the caps would fire. Looks pretty nice. We're gonna go, we've got a Mattel shooting shell in the vinyl holster. Now this is the one that, unfortunately I don't have those shells, but you would put the little plastic projectile here and you would take the brass cartridge, push it in, and then you'd put them inside. You'd put a Granny Stickum cap on the back, you'd pull the trigger, the little plastic projectile would come out and the cap would make the noise. Down here we have on the original package some more of the shells that you could put the guns in. That one was never opened up. We've got two little guns here. This one's a pail in the original holster. This one's called a pet. They're very similar. We've got more shells on a little belt holder. The ring here, this is a Tom Mix secret ring. That was a item that you would send in for a premium. Now here we have a double gun holster set that is Wyatt Earp. Has some nice little decorations on it. This is an all plastic shell right here. And if we pull this out, one of the guns, you can see right on it that it's Wyatt Earp. It's a Buntline Special, and that's why it has the longer barrel, because a Buntline Special did. They also made a toy box, so we could put our Western toys in it. And this is a Buffalo Bill Wild West toy box. It opens up, and you can fit a lot in here because most of it, of what I have displayed here, goes in it. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the back. And the sides. This is all wood. Now coming down here further, these are called the Fanner 50. These were also made by Mattel. You would put your roll of caps in the gun, and you could hold it and fan it, and the faster you could fan it, the more caps came out and fired. We have one in the chrome color, one in the black color. We have one more Mattel here. This is another shooting shell. But what's nice about this is the rarer, the nicer leather holster versus the vinyl one. It has the leg tie down for the gunslingers. And as long as we kind of went to the caps, this one I really like, if you can get in on this. This was made by Acme Specialty Company, located in River Grove, Illinois, where I grew up as a child. And I always laughed about that. They made the fireworks, and we would have to drive 200 miles to the Wisconsin Dells to buy the fireworks that were made 2 minutes from our house, but that's how that was. These two are made by Nichols. We have the Nichols Stallion 45 cap gun. This one's in really nice condition. We also have the Nichols little Derringer. I played with this a lot when I was a kid. Now we have 3 Texas Juniors. We have the Texas Junior in the original box. This one was well used, but this is the gold color Texas Junior. And we have another Texas Junior in the holster with the nice studs, colored studs on it with a star. Back here, we've got this one is just marked Cowboy. He has nice steer head on the grips with the star in the center. Here's another one. This one's got a horse head on it. And this is Gene Autry. This is one of his cap guns. And then this little one, this one's called a Marshall. Marks also made small little guns. These are all on their original cards. You've got the Frontier 6-shooters, the saddle gun, which would be the Winchester, and then the Civil War Colt model 36 caliber. Now back here, we also played with dart guns. This would be like a coach gun that they would use on a stagecoach. You can cock it. Well, it did fire, but it would shoot up both the darts, and you would shoot at the Lone Ranger target. This was also made by Marks. This one was a lot of fun. And also for the Lone Ranger, we had to put a silver bullet for him. But this is a Lone Ranger pocket knife with the silver bullet. And we used to play dice. We have some very old dice here with a dice cup. But you could also as a kid, you could get dressed up, and I'm going to walk around so I can show you this. But you could get dressed up. They had chaps for kids that you could put on. These are tied together, that's why it's making them a little tight, but you can see they have nice decorations on them here. And these are nice leather chaps. And with the chaps is an add-on. We have a nice little child's vest. And this I think is ironic. The star that's on there says Billy the Kid Sheriff. William Bonney, I don't think he was ever a sheriff. But that's how it was. A bandana with some nice Western designs on it. So this is just some of the toy Western guns. In the 50s and 60s, cowboys were a big thing. Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, Maverick, you can go on and on. I would just like to thank all the toy makers that made these for us to play with. I would always like to say thank you to all our first responders. And last but certainly not least, to all our military personnel, I'd like to say thank you very much for your service. Happy trails, everybody.